This is Gene Courtney of Courtney's Barbecue in Clover, South Carolina. We're going to talk about putting some barbecue on tonight, how we cook it. Well, we cheat a little bit. We use a gas tank here to get the fire started, but that's what I would do if I was you too. Starts a good fire though, don't it? It takes about 10 minutes that way too. We use all hickory wood. Now what we do, of course, we get the barbecue prep, we get everything ready. You'll notice we're using tinfoil. You'll see later what that does. But we're trying to do a couple things. We don't want the bottom of the barbecue to get wore out and dried. We want to save the juices, and you'll see what that is. Now what we do is we take our dry rub and we get them things rubbed down good. Because what this is going to do right here, you're going to have a little black crust when it's all said and done. And that's going to really be a lot of flavor, and the smoke's going to get through there, and you're going to have that good dry rub taste, and it's going to be good. Then we're going to go home now and get a little ready. Hope so, we're back. Yeah, it's the next morning here, and the barbecue's been on there about 12 hours, and we're all fresh looking, of course, you see that. But here we go. Now watch this come off here. Oh my gosh, that good old bark on the top right there from that dry rub. The sugars is what does that. Gives it a little crust. Now we don't really have to pull our meat. You just kind of shake it up a little bit and it falls apart. And you don't have to pull the bone out. You just got to pick the bone up. You know, see right there? Oh man, it just pops out. Man alive, that is so good. And this right here, we'll break his stuff apart right here. And it's going to be so good today on the sandwiches at the place. Ain't that pretty? Now what we'll do now is once we get this right here all pulled, we'll take this piece of bark right here and we'll chop that up and we'll mix that in. We'll have pulled pork, and this here will be chopped up kind of fine, and there'll be little black crusty pieces. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so good. Now once that's done, the reason we try to save this tinfoil is we don't want to lose all that good juice into the bottom of our pit. Now this right here is about 80 pounds of barbecue that we've done. If we had not wrapped it with tinfoil and saved them bark right there, we might lose 7 or 8 pounds of barbecue. So now that's going to be chopped up in the bowl chopper, and then we'll mix it over into this other barbecue over here, and it's going to be some more good. That's how we do it right there. We sure appreciate you guys sticking with us and watching this stuff. We had a guy ask me how we do a barbecue, and this is how we do it. Cooking barbecue is not like practicing law and practicing being a doctor. It's a practice. And so you change when you see something better, and we've learned different things over the years. And now what we'll do right now is we'll put a little thin red sauce on here, what we call our Lexington style sauce. And it can sit in that, and then the warm will be ready to go. But then when it goes on the plate, we garnish it with a little of our Kansas City style sauce, more molasses type based sauce, and honey and everything. Well, if you like this video, just hit a like button, hit the subscribe, and we'll be around every once in a while. If y'all have any questions, just shoot us a message, and we'll try to talk about it. We're going to go down and look at the pigs at the farm one of these days, too. We raise pigs down at the farm for some sausage. That's very interesting. That's my love right there for pigs. Y'all have a good day. Thank you now. Bye.